How's is it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Well, today I've got loads of news to share with you guys from Lamine Yamal's contract renewal, Barcelona's goalkeeper targets being revealed, Man United going for Mbeumo, Ronaldo leaving Al Nassr, and a lot more. So, if you're new to the channel and you like football related content, so make sure to subscribe to the channel. That would help a lot. And let's begin the video. Let's start off with Ronaldo for now. So the way Ronaldo said on his Insta, which was kind of cryptic message that this chapter is over, the story is still being written. Grateful to all, it does look like. Ronaldo might be looking away out of the club and his contract is pretty much expiring. And the way things are going, there rarely any signs of renewal so far. So let's see how it goes, because if you guys have seen a video where how fans of Al Nassr were treating Ronaldo and saying him not to renew the contract and leave their club. I mean, Ronaldo is the guy that put Al Nassr's name on the world map. The guy literally made them and Saudi Pro League relevant all by himself. His stats alone for the club are mind-boggling, like 111 matches, 99 goals, 19 assists, 118 GA in 111 matches for Al Nassr at the age of 40. Putting numbers like this is insanity, even though it's Camel League still. And not to forget, he literally wins second Golden Boot for Al Nassr. So where does Ronaldo ends next season, wherever he may end, that club will surely do fair bits from getting him. That's for sure then. Let's get bit club centric, starting off with Barcelona. So Barcelona are now on verge of completing the contract renewal of Lamine Yamal. Agreement is completed. It will be until June 2031. Everything is sealed, 6 years contract. So we are going to see this guy for long dominate the world with Barcelona. And it was just a matter of time before Deco and Laporta renewed his contract. And most probably the announcement of Lamine Yamal getting the iconic number 10 will also be made, because let's be honest, is there any other guy more deserving of that number than Yamal at just the age of 17? The guy is putting up the numbers better than previous years. So-called Ballon d'Or winner. 18 goals and 21 assists at just 17 is outrageous, to be honest. Then another news from Barcelona is, well, Ansu Fati leaving Barcelona is becoming imminent, as Monaco are closing in on signing him on loan with buy option. Plus, Monaco does end up buying Fati. Barcelona have also planned on including a sell on clause, which would allow us to earn something in return from Fati. At least at the end of the day, I just wish Ansu Fati is able to revive his career in Monaco, where he can play freely without any expectations and pressure and thrive there. And lastly, another news from Barcelona is that Barcelona are now actively looking for a goalkeeper in the market. Barcelona wanted Joan Garcia, and the initial plan was to sign him by paying his 25 million euros release clause and loan him out for a year. But the race is totally open, as Joan Garcia wants to be in the first team and is likely preferring a move to Premier League. So the race is still open as we speak, and we can still get him. But it all depends on the decision of Joan Garcia, whether or not does he want Barcelona or not. So let's see how it goes. Though Barcelona have another goalkeeper as backup in mind, and that's Lucas Chevalier so far. No serious contacts have been made, though he is on the list of goalkeepers that Barcelona might go for if Joan Garcia deal falls off. Plus, not to forget Emi Martinez, who is also in Barcelona to enjoy the vacation. So let's keep an eye out for goalkeeper position, because Barca are going for someone, it feels like. So let's switch towards Real Madrid for now. Recently, they've been hella active in the market, so Real Madrid will inform Como and Nico Paz about their final decision about the buyback clause option. By this week, the clause is available for Real Madrid is 8 million this summer, 9 millions next, and 10 million in 2026. Real Madrid also have a sell-in clause of 50% on Nico Paz. It all depends on Xabi Alonso, whether he wants Nico Paz or not. But in all honesty, Nico Paz is the guy they really lack in midfield. A guy who excellently technically, but also brings that extra level of control and composure in midfield, which they now really lack after Modric's departure. So let's what Real Madrid decides to do with Nico Paz. Let's end with some news from Manchester United, starting off with Bryan Mbeumo, as Man United are heavily interested in the player. However, he is not the only one on the list of players they want to reinforce their attack, but he is surely a priority target for them. But it all depends on their sells, with the likes of Garnacho, who is probably leaving the club. By the way, things are going, and the hints it looks like Garnacho, who once was United star boy, is on verge of leaving the plus Casemiro, who was good this season. He recovered his season well by the end, but both are more out than in as United want to reduce their squad. For next season, plus players like Rashford, Sancho, and Antony are also potentially leaving, with Rashford being heavily linked with Barcelona. Even though there is a concrete interest from both parties, it's highly likely going to happen. Sancho is on a different dilemma, where one day he plays like he is meant for that club, and next day the club wants his ass out of their team. Then Antony, well, he has now managed to pull off any insane comeback. Like, the guy turned every meme into reality. And he even got a Brazil call up, so he is generating heavy interest from Atletico Madrid, who are willing to go for him along with Real Betis. So let's see how it goes with Man United, as they need some departures to even get some incomings. Plus, Man United have also secured the signing of Matheus Cunha. Manchester United will pay Matheus Cunha's £62.5 million release clause over 3 installments of £20.85 million. And I mean, how the hell in one of their worst season possible they managed to get a guy like this? How do you even convince him though? All jokes aside, Matheus Cunha is a perfect player for Ruben Amorim's system, because he is goal-scoring machine who can play as an interior plus as a striker, though he will play mostly as a left interior, as that's his natural position. And I see him doing excellent for United, so let's see how it goes. And last news is from former Man City player, as Kevin De Bruyne's representatives are on their way to Italy to finalize his move to Napoli. A 3-year contract awaits the midfielder, so rather than opting to retire early and enjoy rest of his career, Kevin De Bruyne is really choosing to build even more goated legacy. I mean, he has already conquered Premier League now. Let's see how he does in Serie A, even though age is against him, but we can't forget that the class of Kevin De Bruyne is as permanent as it gets. But unfortunately, Conte won't be there, as it looks like Napoli are not going to meet his demands, which he asked from the club and is going to leave. Probably the guy came achieved without any big names and left with dignity. Antonio Conte has different level aura when it comes to leagues. But that's it for today, guys. If you are watching this far, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot. And thank you for watching the video, and peace out.